guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Julianne, but more commonly known on Instagram, Financially Free with Jules. Today I'm going to go over some reasons why you should budget. So a budget helps you gain control of your finances. You basically need to tell your money where it needs to go. So it also will help reduce arguments and definitely improves relationships. It's said that the number one reason for divorce in America currently is financial problems. So by having a budget, you won't have as many issues to deal with because you're telling your money every month and every paycheck where it needs to go. Reason number 2 why you should budget. Budgeting helps you achieve your goals. It is said that you are 42% more likely to achieve your goals if they're written down. So every month, my husband and I write down our monthly goals, and then before every year, we write down our yearly goals. And this can be anything from faith, money, exercise, healthy eating, anything, career. So we split it up into categories, and then we work on achieving each of those goals. And by writing those goals down, it could be anything from just achieving a basic goal of paying off that first credit card and getting that snowball debt rolling. It could be saving for that 20% down payment on your first house. It could be money to buy another car because you're currently driving a Dave car and you need to upgrade it. So just, that's a big thing for us is write down your goals. Reason number 3 why you should budget. A budget allows you to know where your money is going. So without a budget, you have no reason to tell your money where to go. So I'm going to share a really quick story. My husband used to really enjoy energy drinks, and he used to go to the local convenience store every day and pick up a Red Bull or a Monster. So a couple dollars, and you don't think too much of it. And then I really enjoyed coffees. I still enjoy coffees. But at the time I was drinking Starbucks drinks, so $5 to $6 a drink. And I was doing that every other day or every day for a period of time. What we realized was that we were spending unnecessary money on things that we really didn't need to spend the money on. So first we bought items in bulk. So I bought the coffee creamers and the flavorings and things like that in bulk. And my husband, we bought him energy drinks in bulk. And then eventually we just kind of cut that out of our daily habit. Well, we kind of realized it was more of a habit versus like a need. And now I just drink black coffee and it works just fine for me. Reason to budget number 4. A budget allows you to prepare for emergencies. So your car needs brakes. Put it in the budget. So you know that Christmas is coming up. It doesn't change days. It's the same day every year. Put it in the budget. A lot of people do something called sinking funds, which I'll do a different video on. But basically, the gist of it is to put money aside every month out of your income into an envelope system, or some people use individual bank accounts for certain topics. So we have a sinking fund, for instance, for uniforms, because as we rank up in the military, we have to change ranks on uniforms. We also have dress uniforms and everyday uniforms. We go to the field, sometimes our boots get dirty and just uniforms wear out, so we have to replace them over time. So that is one of our sinking funds that we put money into every month. But your sinking fund could be things like maintenance, repair, or pet care if you have pets, things like that. Reason number 5 why you should budget is a budget prevents you from overspending. Seems really simple, right? If you have a budget and you know your grocery budget is only $250 a month, if you go into the grocery store, you're not going to spend $400 that month on groceries, because in your mind, you are telling yourself that I need to get out of there for less than $250. And if you're not overspending money, you're also then able to save money. And you can put that money aside and you can use it either to get your $1,000 emergency fund, start paying off your debts in the snowball method. Or if you have no debt and you already have your $1,000 emergency fund, then working on your 3 to 6 month fund, you can use that extra money for. Reason number 6 of why to budget. A budget decreases stress and worry. Again, seems very simple, but most people that don't have a budget and they don't know how much they're spending stress about how they're going to pay their bills every month, worry about how they're going to put food on their table. And if you have a budget, you tell your money in each category where it needs to go, and then you have less stress and less worry. So just remember that budgeting is simple, or can be simple. It doesn't have to be a crazy Excel sheet. You can take a simple notebook, like something like this. I actually use a notebook. You can buy a budget planner online. There's some even through Etsy shops and Instagram accounts. They all sell different ones. Again, or you can just use a simple notebook or an Excel sheet and just put in what your fixed expenses are, what your variable expenses are, and what your sinking funds are. And then put in when you get paid, whether you get paid once a month or twice a month or 3 times a month. Put all that information in and just start. Just start. You can do it. And lastly, just know that you are gonna have to make adjustments. The budget you make month 1 is probably not gonna be the same budget that you use month 3, because as you kind of get rolling in the budget field, you're gonna realize that maybe you planned for $400 a month for groceries, but you realize that your family only needs a $250 grocery budget. So you allocate that money in a different area or put it towards saving or towards debt. So as you continue to build your budget, you'll get better and better at knowing how much each category needs. So at this point, I know what my car insurance is. I pay my car insurance every 6 months, so I have a sinking fund. For instance, I know what my grocery budget is, I know what my entertainment budget is, etc., etc., etc. So just know that your budget can change over time. It can change based on location. So I'm in the military, so when my husband and I were stationed in Hawaii, it was obviously more expensive than where I'm currently stationed at, which is in South Korea. So we had to account for the differences in gas costs and food costs in Hawaii versus Korea. And you also have to account for income increases and decreases. There are plenty of reasons to budget, and you have to figure out what works best for you. But just know that you need a budget. You need a budget because it's telling your money where to go. And then once you start with a budget, you can start getting all the rest of the puzzle pieces put together. So if you have any questions about budgets or ideas for future videos, please drop them below. As always, thank you for watching. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I will continue to make weekly videos to share my budget, financial journey, and even frugal living tips and meal prepping tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, guys.